Welcome to the Business Miracles Podcast. I'm Heather Dominick, founder of BusinessMiracles.com. Since 2010, I've been training highly sensitive entrepreneurs and leaders from around the globe to work less while making more impact and income by doing things differently. I'm so glad you've joined me. Listen in and get ready for a shift in the way you view yourself, your work, your life. A Business Miracle. This is A Course in Business Miracles, episode 112, Post-Pandemic Mindset. Listen in while I share what it means to say yes to the ways we are being called to emerge into this post-pandemic world and how to support yourself through this emergence by establishing an expanded mindset. So first of all, expanded mindset. What is it? Expanded mindset is the willingness to think, believe, and act from your highly sensitive strengths, especially against the socialized grain. And let's write that down. And the socialized grain could very likely also include thoughts, beliefs, and ways of acting that have been passed down historically through generations of your family of origin. Expanded mindset is the ability to step out of the boxes that you've put yourself in the past, also that you could fit in, be liked, or possibly even be loved. Expanded mindset is a demonstration of self-honoring, and it's a demonstration of self-esteem. An expanded mindset is also an act of essential self-courage, all in support of having the experience that you say that you want to be having in your business and in your life. So then it becomes about the place to examine or inquire into expanded mindset versus limited mindset is the places that you're telling yourself you can't. I can't have this because fill in the blank. I can't do this because fill in the blank. That's your indicator. That's your signal of there's a limitation that is activated. And then again, through inquiry and other Business Miracles tools, you want to begin the process of shifting from limited to expanded. So for myself personally, this continuous act of essential self-courage has played a massive part in my own both self-employment journey and highly sensitive journey. The willingness to really look at, again, thoughts, beliefs, ways of acting that were passed down, that I took on unknowingly, unthinkingly, unquestioningly, and then began to re-examine, all because I recognized, wow, I'm not really having the experience that it is that I say that I want. So if I'm looking for a different experience, then what is it about myself that needs to change? And the first place that change will come from, as we know from the Ayuk process, is awareness, and then understanding, And then through continuous choice, action, choice, action, choice, action, it becomes a knowing. I've also, through my self employment and highly sensitive journey, have pretty much adapted the sub mindset as part of expanded mindset that I get to choose what I believe. And does what I believe support what it is that I say that I want? And if it doesn't, then that's an opportunity to create a shift and a change, which we remember from A Course in Miracles that the definition of a miracle is a shift in perception. And that is the act of expanded mindset. Breath in and breath out. So, why is expanded mindset important for highly sensitive leadership? So, I'm pretty confident that all of us have heard or seen the now what has become a famous Einstein quote, knowing that Einstein wrote that insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. Back to, if you are looking to have a different experience, then you start by changing your thoughts and your beliefs to support you in acting differently to bring about the different experience. You cannot expect to think the way that you've always thought, believe what you've always believed, behave the way that you've always behaved, and expect to experience something different. So if you are committed to change and growth and evolution, then you will dedicate yourself to developing an expanded mindset, which then brings us back to daily core practice. So in the same way that you want to be engaging in consistent energy management, where you are literally setting up your highly sensitive nervous system to be able to operate at its highest potential from your strengths, you want to daily, ongoing, and consistently be challenging your mindset. This can absolutely be incorporated into your energy management practice. But what are you engaging in? What are you listening to? What are you reading? What are you writing? What are you creating that's visual? All to support you in challenging every single day. What am I thinking? What am I believing? And how am I behaving that either is or is not supporting what it is that I say that I want? In the same way that we speak about energy management and the power of consistency, the same goes for creating the ongoing expansion of mindset. It is not a one and done. Energy management is the energetical form of going to the physical gym. Expanded mindset is the mental form of going to the physical gym. You don't go to the gym and take one yoga class or lift one set of weights and then look in the mirror and say, wow, I don't really think that worked. Nothing happened. You go back every day until it's 30 days and 60 days. And then you look in the mirror and you go, wow, I actually do have muscles in my arms. Who knew? And it's the same when it comes to managing energy and expanding your mindset. Every day, not one and done, and not also just when in crisis. So you don't go to the gym just because you ate a donut and then think, all right, that's good. I did it. We're done. And you don't turn to an expanded mindset just because suddenly you didn't get what you want. You give it consistent core practice, attention, and study so that when those moments of intensity occur, you're mentally prepared to think beyond everyone else around you and how everyone else around you is thinking. And then you're prepared to believe beyond what everyone else around you is believing. And you are prepared to behave differently than everyone else around you is behaving. And that's the way that you then are able to lead in your business and your life as a highly sensitive. It fuels you up. It gives you the courage to be willing to claim the 20% that you are. And I'm even going to begin to speak to not only are you the 20% as a highly sensitive, but you're the 10% as a highly sensitive who has chosen to go beyond coping into creating and then therefore leading. Whether that may be leader of your life, leader of your family, leader within your local community, leader within your business, an organization, or anywhere else that you show up in the world. Then you no longer question that you do things differently. You no longer sheepishly decide, well, my intuition is really telling me, that I should go for option A, but everyone else is going for option B. I don't really want to stand out. I don't want to have a difficult conversation about why I want to go option A. You instead are able to very clearly access strengths such as intuition, such as deep thinking, such as deep belief in justice, such as your ability to access high levels of conscientiousness. And that's the place that you lead from. NMW. No matter what. It's the way forward to a different result and a different experience, not only for you, but those around you who are meant to benefit through the use of your highly sensitive strengths. Those around you who are meant to benefit through you living as your essential self. Expanded mindset as a highly sensitive leader is a life of purpose versus a life of overprotection. And let's write that down. And through life of purpose versus overprotection, then you are able to influence betterment for others. Write that down. Influence betterment for others, whether that be family, friends, coworkers, or clients. And this is the way that you lead as a highly sensitive, not just to get, though you will get what it is that you are wanting and asking for, but to demonstrate. And according to A Course in Miracles, that is our shared purpose. To be able to demonstrate is to lead, and to lead is to demonstrate. Being the change, as Martin Luther King said. Not just asking for, pining for, or journaling about. Breath in and let it out. Collectively, we're all really challenged right now as we begin to shift out of the initial intense phase of this global pandemic. And depending on where you live, in the world, the guidelines are different right now. What does it mean to reopen? What does it mean to return to being with other people in person? We will be challenged through socialization and what it means to, follow safety guidelines or not follow safety guidelines. And these are the places where you are absolutely wanting to call upon your highly sensitive strengths and leading from that place, even if it isn't popular. And I would say, especially when it isn't popular, because that is what will have you transcend through this exceptional time and how many ever phases it's going to roll out and unfold. We're on a journey, and a limited way of seeing won't get you there. So rather than rubber banding back into what we've always known, because that literally is not possible right now. Again, you will be challenged if you try to just go back to how you were doing things before this global pandemic. The way through is to engage in that expanded mindset. And you'll stay connected into that space of accessing creative solutions versus coping just to get by.
Thank you for being a part of this Business Miracles podcast episode and for beginning to dip your toe into the journey of highly sensitive leadership training. If you are ready to truly use your sensitivities as strengths in all parts of your work and life, I invite you to connect for a one-on-one chat. You will experience being deeply listened to, and together we'll get a sense of whether the highly sensitive leadership training programs are the best next step for you and your highly sensitive journey at this time. Just go to www.claritycall.com to schedule a conversation. We so look forward to connecting with you. Talk to you soon.